The universe is. The world does not bend to want.
It simply is.
Vast, indifferent, whole. There is no good or bad in God's creation, only what the mind decides to learn from. Job understood this at last. The whirlwind did not explain, it revealed. The lesson was not comfort, but clarity. Nature as the first scripture. Before prophets spoke, the wind already preached. Before ink, the river wrote its gospel in motion. The first peoples read God in the land and sky.
The stars as teachers,
The mountains as elders, the rivers as memory. They saw the sacred not in temples, but in the turning of the seasons, in the patience of the cedar, in the humility of snow returning to water. Creation was not metaphor, it was revelation.
Adam and Eve.
In the garden, humanity mistook knowledge for dominion. They reached for fruit before understanding the tree. Yet even in exile, the soil still spoke. The breath that formed them
Still move through the leaves.
The story was never about punishment.
It was awakening.
To see that the word was written in the world itself.
Virtue as life itself.
Virtue is not rule or reward.
Virtue is life itself. The principle by which everything holds together. When we are unvirtuous, society fractures, community collapses, and the human world forgets how to breathe.
But the stars, the land, the forest have never forgotten. They understand harmony and they are our teachers if we choose to listen and hear.
Intelligence as a verb.
Intelligence is not a ranking, it is not a ladder, it is not a crown worn by the few.
Intelligence is a verb.
A way of moving through the world, a way of responding, a way of staying open. It is
The ongoing act of being changed by what is real.
It is the willingness to learn.
As long as breath remains.
To say someone is less intelligent.
Is the very lack of intelligence itself.
The refusal to see what is actually there.
We are all unique in how we process the world.
Some think in images,
Some in patterns,
some in feeling.
some in silence.
The forest does not ask the fern to think like the cedar.
I have been humbled
Again and again,
by those we label as having a cognitive disability
I have seen clarity in them.
that cuts through pretense.
Truth that arrives without disguise.
Perception that is unfiltered and direct.
Who is to say?
It is not the ones who label who fail to understand.
The stars do not rank themselves.
The river does not judge the stone.
The forest does not measure worth.
Creation knows nothing of less than.
Only humans invent that. And every time we do,
We reveal the limits of our own understanding.
intelligence is a verb.
And it can only stop
If you no longer exist,
as long as you live.
you are learning.
As long as you breathe.
You are becoming.
Pain as teacher.
Pain is not virtue.
But it is the force.
It burns away illusion.
Leaves only what can endure.
Pain slows you down.
When speed would destroy you.
It forces you to reevaluate.
What you thought you knew.
It teaches without punishing.
Reveals without condemning.
It is neither good nor bad.
It is part of life.
Like the sun and the moon.
Needed like food and water.
The voice from the whirlwind does not explain.
It transforms.
The true beginning
The true beginning of understanding
is
is
not in the stars,
nor in the scripture.
nor in the voices of teachers.
It begins the moment
You are finally seen by yourself.
until you look inwardly.
You can never see outwardly.
Walk through the world,
With your own hands over your eyes.
calling the darkness truth.
You have built your own cave,
brick by brick, fear by fear,
story by story,
and then forgotten
that the door was never locked.
faith begins the moment
You turn toward the light inside.
knowledge begins the moment
You stop running from your own reflection.
and knowing God begins.
When you realize
He has been waiting
in the quiet center of your being,
long before you ever learned His name.
the forest's creed. Read what is actually there.
Fulfill what you are completely.
Difference is not defect.
The word is written in relationship.
Nothing is wasted.
Everything transforms.
I do not need a credential to understand,
I need only honesty
to look at what is.
and not flinch.
The forest has been saying this forever.
I have simply learned to listen.